Welcome, Forge friends. It's Ashley Clarke with Earthkeeper Yoga, and I am thrilled to be back with you again for another episode of Forge on Demand. For today's practice, I'm inviting you to get to know a man named Bessel van der Kolk, and he wrote an amazing book called The Body Keeps the Score. And so he wrote about how when we go through traumatic experiences, we become distrustful of our bodies, of our intuitive abilities, of our natural way of being able to tap into our inner self and feel safe and secure there. So Bessel van der Kolk wrote this amazing quote that I'm going to share with you, and then I want to move through a few things just to keep you in that space of understanding, connection, and sensation. So he wrote, if you have a comfortable connection with your inner sensations, if you can trust them to give you accurate information, you will feel in charge of your body, your feelings, and yourself. So I invite you to come into a comfortable seat. You don't really need any props today, but if you did have a trusty blanket or beach towel, that could be nice just to get the hips just a little bit higher and to let that tailbone come right off the front of the mat. Hands can rest gently on the legs, and we're just going to go ahead and close the eyes or have that soft gaze towards the floor if that feels okay for you. Reach the crown of the head towards the sky. There's length in the spine. Give yourself an inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. And let's begin to find out what the score is, if you will. So just beginning to tap into our physical body. Noticing any sensations that arise with each inhale. And when you let each breath go on the exhale. How much space is there? How does the breath feel moving through your body? Are there sensations such as tightness? Are the breaths deep? Are they shallow? And trust that you know how to breathe in a way that serves. So just tune in. I'm going to be quiet. Just tune into your breath. Explore the sensations. And let the breath grow in a very organic and holistic way. Stay with it. 4 more breaths. Notice where you feel peaceful. Notice where you feel at ease. Notice any places that feel tense, rigid, constricted. Press the tailbone into the floor. Reach through the crown of the head. Keep the shoulders relaxed and start to make the smallest of circles with the head. So consider the crown of the head is almost like a pencil that's going to draw circles on the ceiling, and those circles are going to get bigger with every pass. And using your breath here, inhaling deep. And exhaling. And using your internal dialogue, your connection to sensation, to know where the edge is here. And we don't want to push it too far, but we want to trust that we know how big we can make these circles to safely move without hurting ourselves. And find the end of that exhale will turn and go the opposite way. Being gentle, but connected, noticing the sensations. Circles begin to get smaller. And give yourself 2 more rounds to completely come back into stillness in the center. Find any length that you lost through the spine. You can open the eyes, see how you're feeling. We're going to start to move the upper body just in a circle. And we'll start small. We're not trying to dip the chest down towards any shoulder. We're just moving and feeling into the hips, into the low back, into the thighs. And trust the sensations and your intuitive connection to yourself to tell yourself what you need right here. And only let the circle get bigger if it feels okay in your body. And give it 2 more breaths. And find the end of that exhale. You're beginning big. You're going to go back to small. So just listening, tuning in. What's here? And give it 2 more breaths. Moving back into a moment of stillness, you can close the eyes or find that soft gaze. Find any length that you lost through the spine. Give yourself a deep inhale. Exhale it through the nose. Beautiful. Notice any tension in the low body. See if you can relax the legs through the hips. Give it 3 more breaths. Flutter the eyes back open. Take an inhale, reach the arms and the gaze up towards the sky. And then exhale the palms down in front of your heart. So we only really moved through 2 postures, but we connected to our breath. So what did you learn about yourself by just connecting through the neck and the upper body, and how that informed the low body of tension, of strain, of stress? And how did that feel to have that connection? Until we meet again, gratitude for practicing with me today. Namaste.